numbers in the way, Davey. Great Scott! I feel the need for speed. Cowabunga, dude! You're a wizard, Harry.
Welcome to the When Harry Met Movies podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harry Met Movies podcast. My Harry's my dad, Dan.
Hi Harry, how are you today?
Good.
So, you've been excited for this month for a while.
James
Will you
Bond.
tell our listeners about the show and what this month is it?
Basically, Dad's trying to film from his life. Well, I'm going to start saying that because it's a lot easier. And this month we're doing James Bond, which he would say is one of the most best spies in the world, or...
I suppose based on the films he is, yeah.
Yeah.
He blows up an awful lot of stuff.
He's not really that secret. We've watched 3
Well,
films.
no, he tells everyone his name for a start.
Yeah, we've watched 3 of the films. And I gotta admit, this man's not gonna be the secret.
So, which one are we starting with?
Goldfinger,
Goldfinger,
which came in 1969?
64.
64, close enough.
So we always start the show by one of us reciting a plot to the other one by a set number of lines. I will go first on this one.
Yeah. I'll give you 4.
Okay. So,
Generous, me.
trying to think. So James Bond comes across Goldfinger, who is obviously he's the criminal of the film. He discovers a plot where Goldfinger is gonna take out the gold reserves at Fort Knox. He's gonna tamper with them basically, so they're no longer gold, therefore making his gold worth more money.
She's just extreme.
Oh yeah, none of the
He's the weakest
none
villain.
of the plots are ever simple.
Yeah, he's probably my least favourite villain.
So let's give some film facts. Came out in 1964, an hour and 50 minutes long.
It's the shortest one, I'm pretty sure.
Out of the 3 we've watched so far, yeah. Not bad, there's not a massive difference. This is Sean Connery plays James Bond, his 3rd film. The budget was 5 million and it made 51 million. Top 5 that year were Mary Poppins, My Fair Lady, Goldfinger, The Carpetbaggers, never heard of it, and From Russia with Love, which is also a James Bond film.
Multiple James Bond films on the go.
The theme tune was by Shirley Bassey, Goldfinger.
Yeah.
She's the only one that's done 2.
Actually.
I'm trying to think what one is, but I can't think what it is.
Goldfinger.
Despite it being set in America, it's actually filmed in the UK. And the set for Fort Knox was incredibly accurate, considering no one had ever actually been there to check.
Yeah, when you just look in the vault, we need to do it for a film.
So you mentioned about the car.
Oh, don't.
So he famously drives an Aston Martin.
I love the Aston.
They had to buy the Aston Martins for this film because Aston Martin wouldn't donate them. However, after this film, they then donated the cars because it became sort of synonymous with.
Do they still make Aston Martins?
Yeah. And it's still often the car in the James Bond films. Funny enough, in some of the ones we've already watched, it's not.
Yeah.
Because there's moments where other cars became the car. Goldfinger always wears either yellow or gold.
Yeah, because
So he's always got something
gold
yellow
looking.
on. The only time he hasn't actually got yellow on him is when he's carrying a gold gun.
Yeah.
So he's always got something related to it. Sean Connery did a lot of his own stunts.
Is that James Bond?
Yeah, and ended up getting a back injury, which actually kind of made him wary going forward of doing a lot of his own stunts.
We said we'd get your stunt double, but you didn't. You can't sue us for this.
So we'll do the potty questions.
I think I can name most of these questions. Like the most iconic.
Well, you pull out a question and ask the other person. Sometimes it's relevant, sometimes it's not. Like that one's scariest moment, so it doesn't really apply. Is there anything that made you feel uncomfortable? It's any of it aged badly, is what I was in.
There's one scene which stood out was at the very end when he shoots the window and he goes to the window. That just didn't look great.
That's not what I mean.
Oh.
Uncomfortable is like, is anything not aged well?
No,
like inappropriate.
Not like BG style, no.
So, well, you would say that technically with James Bond there is, because he basically just uses women for sex.
Yeah, true. It's like a thing which in every film.
But it doesn't make it right.
Yeah. Would you recommend it?
I'm not a huge fan of the early James Bond films. I picked this one because it's one of the more well-known ones. It's not the first one, which people said maybe I should have done the first one.
Yeah.
I thought if I picked a couple in it, it'd kind of give him a chance to get used to the character, and therefore hopefully do a bit better. Would you pay to see this at the cinema? I think I know the answer to this. No, I don't think you would.
Would you watch it again?
One second. Let's see the battery's running out. Wait a second. Which is strange. It's in its plugged in.
We're getting a live charging soon.
Sorry, I do apologise to the listeners. I've sorted it out now. For some reason it wasn't charging. What did you say, sorry?
Would you watch it again?
I'd possibly watch it. I wouldn't go on my way to watch it. That'd probably be the best way to describe it. Sorry, I just bring it in because the battery suddenly popped up. Was there any characters you identified with? Probably wasn't someone like Q,
Oh,
the gadget guy. Well, that makes all those gadgets for him.
oh yeah. Or the guy which throws the hat. I love him.
Odd job.
Yeah, odd job. Favourite scene? I can tell what you're gonna rate this already.
I don't know if there's a favourite scene. Things that always remember from this is Odd Job with his hat.
I love Odd Job.
What
is the hat made out of, may I ask?
And the bit where he's lying on the table and the laser's coming up between his legs.
Yeah.
And he basically tells him what he's going to do.
Yeah, you see, I'm gonna go.
Because it's kind of parodied in a lot of stuff. That Bond always gets told what's going to happen in the films.
See, I'm gonna go blow up the.
Why would you tell you? It's a bit like Syndrome in Incredibles takes the mick out of it, saying, "No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to monologue." And the bad guy, famously in James Bond films, always tells them what he's going to do. Who would you punch?
Goldfinger, don't like him.
This has got, what I would say is it's got quite a famous character in it, which is Pussy Galore, which is the woman that is kind of a bad guy but becomes a good guy at the end.
Yeah.
She's quite famous. She's kind of one of the most famous women out of it. A lot of them are very throwaway.
Which character would you do a spin-off with?
Probably her.
She has definitely some more.
Should they do a remake?
No.
So with the Bond films, there's technically not having a remake, but one of the films that we are going to watch is actually was made, but not by the same studios, Casino Royale, which is one of the first books, I think. Best music moment. The tune, the music is, I think.
I can't do it.
Dun, 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 dun. That's like, that's like his famous thing, isn't it? It's up there with like, you know, Star Wars and Jones with like a tune or Jaws or something like that. So, go on.
What would you like from the film? There's a lot of things I would like from the film.
Go on.
He Aston Martin, so that car I love. It has guns. Imagine you get out of traffic so easily.
So, talk about film. What did you like? What didn't you like? What did you enjoy? Do you remember what they?
Honestly, gotta admit, this is probably James Bond probably the most famous intro ever, with the tunnel and the gun.
Well, often with James Bond films, there's often like a little bit of beginning.
Yeah.
And then the intro, and then
Goldfinger.
It's almost like a pre-credit scene sort of thing.
Yeah, I do. Sleepy. Getting the yawns out. I do like. I got me. The plot did lose me a bit with his plan, because I just was like, why do you want to damage the gold? It's not easy just to steal a couple of bottles, but you know what I mean, like.
Because if he damages the other gold, his gold's worth more because there's less gold in the world.
So I mean, like, I just some of his plans didn't get, like, what's the point?
Because then his gold's worth more.
Yeah, and it's just like the plot lost me. Like, why do you need all those gangsters and stuff? What's the point of them?
What do you mean?
'Cause
They always have a group with them. They always have people.
Yeah, but like, you don't see them at the end.
True.
Like one of them doesn't go with it and he gets killed, but the rest just don't show up. But what was they doing? Nothing. Like, and then he sneaks onto the plane, which was probably you would think would be more secure, wouldn't you, than 2 guards.
So I'm going to do this when we do each one. What do you think of how he plays James Bond?
I-
How is he playing him?
I think he plays it more cocky. Which I don't mind, but I prefer the other James.
So no, I'm not comparing to you. So let's just stick with him because technically he didn't know the others.
I just think he's not amazing, but he's not great.
So he's cocky.
Yeah.
Is he charming?
Yeah.
Would you say he can handle himself in a fight? Does he come with?
Probably.
Because he is quite a big guy in real
Yeah.
life. But yeah, you're doing like 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". He was a big guy. A lot of people see this as a lot of people's favourite James Bond is Sean Connery, and I always think it's because he was first and he was the benchmark.
Yeah.
So I think he plays him more of like an actual spy would probably be.
Yeah. And he's James Bond.
He's not as flamboyant. He's a little bit more
What's flamboyant mean?
like he's not as over the top with it.
Ah.
He doesn't use as many quippy lines of like as some of the later ones do. He's not. So in total there's just working out. There's 6 James Bonds. And we're watching 4 of them. We're missing 2. So Sean Connery played him for a while, and then one guy did 1. George Lazenby. Then Roger Moore did a couple, and Sean Connery then came back, and then Roger Moore came back. So the guy we watched View to a Kill,
Yeah.
he did, him and Sean Connery sort of overlapped. And then there was a guy called Timothy Dalton who did 2, which we're not doing him. So he did it between him and the one we've just watched, which was GoldenEye. And I think he does about 5 or 6. The guy did Pierce Brosnan, and then Daniel Craig, he's just done maybe about 5 or 6 as well.
Yeah.
Now they're apparently casting another guy.
They never let Bond retire.
But the idea being that it's a code name, it's not a person.
I know. What is Bond's actual name?
You don't know.
Do we know that?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not-
a 007.
Yeah, James Bond.
He's the 7th person to get that thing. So there's in GoldenEye we see 006, for instance.
Is there more after him? Is it like a 010?
In theory, well no, he's 010.
Yeah,
But
010,
it's
yeah.
the 00 is reference to people that have killed.
Yeah, I always want to know why it's 007, not just like 00.
Just explain.
Thank you for figuring out for me. I do like the bathroom scene when they like keep an eye on him to like, what is it, like when the airplane patrons or something.
So I'm just conscious of this. Make sure the battery isn't going.
And like he spots all like the secret like spy holes, doesn't he? And covers them up and all that. He is. I'll do like. Also like what this. I'm trying to find something. I gotta admit how he escapes is fun. Out of his cell. He like what does he do? He keeps him like going underneath like the door and then popping back up, doesn't he? That made me laugh. I gotta admit.
So, what do you think of the, like you said, quite like you said, like Odd Job. So, it's a common thing in Bond films that there's a villain and he has some sort of sidekick, and there's usually some sort of woman. That's the.
Trio.
What did you think of it, Odd Job?
I love Odd Job.
Doesn't speak.
You know, he's barely speaks.
Doesn't speak.
Does that?
No.
I got me. What is that hat made of? It's like Captain America's hat. It's shield and a hat.
Yeah, it's just got like a blade on it.
He literally.
It's like a statue's head on it.
Yeah. I mean, like, who gave this man a weapon? Because he seems deadly. She is deadly, isn't he? So
Yeah.
we should be scared of Odd Job.
It was good though. I think he's a memorable henchman.
He's more memorable to me than the villain. I'm sorry to
There's
tell you that.
another henchman that appeared called Jaws, who's got like
Dun,
teeth that
dun, dun,
can bite people with
dun,
metal
dun,
teeth, basically.
dun, dun,
Um,
dun, dun,
I think he's in a couple.
dun, dun. Sorry, got the jaws thing now.
I'm trying to think of other ones that appear quite. I think he's the only one that appears in a couple. I think he appears in 2. I might be wrong. So, do you want to rate the film?
Yeah.
So explain to the listeners how we rate our films.
1 is avoid at all costs, isn't it? 2 is okay. Would you say 2 is?
2 is maybe if it's on TV.
Yeah. 3 is okay. 4 is good.
No, 3 is
Yeah.
recommendation.
4 is good and 5 is excellent. Best of its category. So you can't take Terminator and Mr. Doubtfire because Terminator's action, Mr. Doubtfire's comedy.
So we both rate them and then we give an average.
I'm giving this a 3.
Interesting.
I'm being more critical.
I'm giving it a 2.
Are you?
Yeah.
I do want to go super, but I
don't think it's as good as I thought it was going to be. So it's 2.5. Which
The
is
music's amazing.
been a bit strict with some ratings recently, actually, I've noticed.
Goldfinger.
This makes this so technically this makes this worse than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2,
No,
which wasn't too bad, but it wasn't as bad as 3.
we don't talk about 3. We don't talk
So
about
we always then do
three.
a quiz section. Harry's got some new quiz cards.
Yeah, it's like the Disney ones.
Now each of these has got 5 questions on, so judge will want me to just pull a card out.
Yeah.
So the first one is Captain America: First Avenger. It's going to be
Oh, shall I go first?
if you want.
Which British comedy star Hugh Grant
Hugh Grant.
and McDonald? And I can read the best, I just can't read that
Which
name.
British comedy stars Hugh Grant and Andy McDowell? There's a couple. Forward as a funeral.
Yeah.
What is Johann Schmidt also known as?
Johann Red Skull.
Yes. I'm going to ask you all 5 on these again. You can.
Yeah. Which film does... I can read the rest, just read the name, I can read the rest.
Which film does Audrey Hepburn play New York Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yeah. It's all these names that just come
In
around.
which country does Schmidt first claim a Tesseract?
Ooh, Germany.
Norway.
Norway? Oh.
Excuse me.
The 1967 movie Cool Hand.
Excuse me. 1 second, let me just stop.
Say pineapple, it stops it.
1 second. Pineapple, why does it stop it?
I don't know, apparently it does.
It doesn't, I still feel like I'm going to sneeze. Go on.
In the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke, how many hard-boiled eggs do Luce and eat in 1 hour?
Excuse me. Pineapple didn't work.
Yeah.
6, I'm guessing.
50.
50?
Yeah.
Tissue.
He's off. Hello. Just me. Dad's waiting for his parcel, I think.
You just looked at the weather. It's horrible like that.
Yeah, 50. Wait, this question making you sneeze, Dad?
I don't know. Just do apologise for the listeners. I don't think I'll be able to edit it out either.
It's fine, I sneeze often. But you
What organisation is Schmidt the head of?
Hydra. Hail Hydra. In Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure, what was the name of their rock band?
Wild Stallions.
You got 3 right.
Which doctor assists Schmidt with his work on the Tesseract?
Oh god. I feel like it's a Russian name, that's the problem. I don't know.
Dr. Solar. Which American city is Schmidt targeting before he is defeated by Captain America?
New York.
Good guess.
Okay, right, you won.
I got 3, you got 3. Did you get 3?
Yeah, I think I got 3. I don't know. No.
New York, Red Skull. You got, what was the other one you got? Oh, Hydra.
Is that like knocks you out that sneeze?
Yeah, it proper has. I apologise to the listeners because, like I say,
Every dad has a dad sneeze.
No?
Every dad has a dad sneeze.
I generally sneeze and like, I don't sneeze once, I sneeze like 3 times. People don't believe me about this.
I'll count next time you sneeze.
But I sneeze at least 3 times when I sneeze.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe just build it up and then have to have a mega sneeze.
So, you did say you were going to speak to us about films that are coming out. Because you'd read them in your magazine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's something you need to do for the next podcast.
Okay, I'll go get the magazine after this. I should have it in this somewhere.
So, we do a little thing where we try and, it's like a challenge sort of thing, I guess. We take things out of a packet, and it's like characters or films or something, and we have to try and describe as many to the other person without naming the character.
The characters.
Or the film that they're from. So, it's always interesting to see what, you just got to try and do them.
Yeah, I know. I've got to try and read the names.
Just grab a few and then open them up. You can't use the title of the film. Technically you could use other characters from the film. You just can't name that character. So if it was Boba Fett, you could say Han Solo's enemy, but you couldn't say Star Wars or Boba Fett.
Yeah, I think I've got enough for checking the...
Okay, we've got a minute to do as many as possible. Ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Little green frog man.
Yoda.
No. Which has a boss for my Christmas movie. It's one of our favourite Christmas movies.
The Grinch.
No. Favourite Christmas movie with little puppets.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, but it's his boss.
Scrooge.
Yeah. I can't really how to describe him, that's the problem. You have to give him a sock to set him free.
Dobby.
Thank you, you got that one.
Quicker.
I can't read that. She shoots aliens.
She shoots aliens.
And she's on the she's had traumatic...
Ripley.
Yeah.
Technically you shouldn't have said aliens.
We've got to go 87 miles per hour.
Doc Brown, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I'm not doing
You
well.
haven't done very well here at all.
It's because I can't figure out the size of Scrooge.
You said like, I think we've done 4.
That's our worst one.
That is absolutely shocking by Harry. I think we might have to replace him.
Okay, bye. Replace it with one, Papa.
Ready? I'm just going to grab one.
Okay.
Confident.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. She's a little mouse.
Oh, don't know, I can't remember her name from... I know she's from Matt's name, that's one now.
He comes and looks after the kids and he's...
Miss Doubtfire?
No. There's a bit where he's got a drill and he puts the boyfriend in the trunk.
Oh, God. I don't know characters' names, that's the problem.
A little toy that comes alive, but he's the bad guy.
Commander, I'm trying to get characters' names around my head, but got a lot to think.
Big massive robot.
And 25.
Big massive robot.
2 there.
No.
There's a lot of big... Oh, I'm Giant. I got 1, that's so far, that's good.
He's plugged into reality and gets unplugged.
Matrix.
The main guy.
See,
Enemy of Sheriff of Nottingham as a bow and arrow. I think my descriptions have been way better than yours were. You had a shocker there.
I've looked through character films and sometimes hard to remember the exact character's name.
The other category we've got is films.
Okay, this might be better.
So you can name characters and you can't name the film. You had a shocker.
I'm bad at this.
Usually you're better than this.
I need to wake up more. Wake up. See, I'm not doing well today.
I always wonder whether the listeners get on or not.
Does your friend get an MDL?
Scott says he does get on sometimes, yeah, and sometimes he doesn't.
Hi Scott. Every episode I'm trying to say hi to Scott.
Okay.
I'm just going to pick one out of random
Okay.
now.
Go.
You have to fight against the computer.
War games?
Yeah. I'm doing. That's a good description.
Quicker.
I'm doing it. I've got to get my hands on them. You made me watch this film. It made me cry. It's about animals.
Wash it down.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting that. They've got to go super quick in the car.
Back to Future. Why don't I get ones that are open?
It has Jim Carrey in it.
The Mask.
Then I can use actors' names. The small.
I can't use the word small thing yet, I just clicked what it is.
Yeah. Oh no.
4 we're going to end up on.
Because oh my god, I'm not doing well.
No, you're not.
I'm not doing well today. I did better than last time. I got the same.
Ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Brothers Luigi.
Mario. Brothers. My bros.
Before Mario, what'd you say? It's something Mario Brothers.
What? It's always been. Is it not Super Mario Brothers?
Thank you.
Sorry, I can't think. I didn't play Mario.
He makes his children really small.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I have a power of Grayskull.
Oh my god. Oh, I know the. Oh my.
Opposite of She.
He-Man. Sorry, I don't know why his name just.
Scary people on wheels.
The Wheelers.
What's the film?
Oh, Return to Oz. I forgot we didn't.
Arnold Schwarzenegger goes to school and looks after kids.
My god, why is my head going blank? Killer on Top.
I
know. I did better.
Does anyone want to take over from Harry on the podcast?
What?
Just let the team down there.
We got a job opening. Yep, you have Oliver. You just go up, touch on.
Maybe Barry or Gary would work.
When Gary met movies. Get Oliver when Oliver met movies.
You'd have to change the entire title because the whole point of When Harry Met Movies is it's a film. When Harry met Sally. When Harry Met Movies.
I guess we're branding. New merge, new everything. New social medias. When Oliver met movies. When Oliver met dinosaurs.
We should call it Oliver's 11.
Oh yeah, Ocean's
Well,
11.
there is actually a film called Oliver.
Just there you go. I'm getting fired.
That's a shocker.
My head went blank.
We'll do Star Wars characters next time, or Marvel characters or something.
Laugh. That noise.
Just to help you out a little bit. But anyway, that's our show. We're quite a light-hearted show. Harry next time is going to tell us about films that are coming out.
If I can remember to do that well.
You got to go and do it now.
Oh yeah, so we're recording later on.
Yes, we'll be recording due to a kill later. And then we've got GoldenEye and
One more secret.
Casino Royale.
Oh, I haven't cracked that one. I'm gonna go build Lego off this. I think I'm read magazines.
Thanks very much for listening.
Bye bye.
And you can find us everywhere at When Harry Met Movies.
Bye Scott.
Bye bye now.
Bye bye.